Today is National Chicken Wing Day. That's why I got Wingstop. I was gonna get Panda Express because I have a gift card, but I guess we can't do that. Yeah, that looks like it's gonna blow my fucking asshole out. Like, what is that? Ugh. So I've been watching this guy.
In this upcoming week, where are the blocks that I want to go to the gym?
I could say the one major thing that has gone to me is I don't really have social media on my screen anymore, except for YouTube. So the only way for me to look for it, I would have to go type it in. And that little nudge of just like, I have to type it in has literally just maybe gone too lazy to even find. And I just end up swiping out and doing something productive. Oh my God. What the hell is this? I forgot who said it, but he was mentioning that you can do anything, but you can't do everything. And I think that's very important in our days because we're constantly surrounded by like social media. So we're constantly seeing everyone's progress and we don't end up focusing on ours. We're so determined on focusing where we're gonna reside, like what our destiny is, instead of focusing how we're gonna get there. And so in reality, a lot of times we just get nothing done. And yeah, so going from that, I think it's very important to start keeping track of what you do daily, even if it's like the tiniest things. What Ollie highlights a lot is blocking out times. So even if it's just like you going to school or you're driving, you block that out just so you know what time frame you have. And so like if it's at 10 o'clock, I need to go somewhere, I'm gonna frame out that 9:30 to 10 I'm gonna be driving. So I know from that time I need to get ready before that, because a lot of times we're always rushing and it's not good to rush. Oh God, what is that? But yeah, I've been using Google Calendar a lot, and I use this new app called Notion. Spicy. So yeah, I just mark out the days, like what I'm doing, what I'm not, when I'm hanging out with friends. And it helps a lot because I'm usually not the type of person to schedule anything. So maybe it's just a new thing for me, but yeah, it's been helping a lot. Also, you can see this? I feel like it's constantly focusing on my face too much. Can you see that? Can't tell this is better, but this is using the shit out of my battery. Where are my batteries? Oh well. What was I talking about? I don't know what I was talking about. There we go. Number 1. What is something you're passionate about right now? I think one thing I'm really passionate right now is, it's funny to say, but like decorating my room, cleaning it, and going to the thrift store. I've been finding a lot of good things. Like, I guess passionate, yeah, is cleaning my room, changing it up, because my room right now compared to what it was back then is night and day. And yeah, I feel like creating an atmosphere where you're constantly in, because I've been homeschooled. Well, not homeschooled, online schooled for the past like 4 years. So I've been sitting in this environment that was like super like chaotic, very messy. And I feel like your room represents how your mind is thinking, because I was overthinking a lot. There's a lot of shit going on. But now my room is very spacious, black and white, green stuff, ambient lights. Yeah. Number 2, second question here. What is one activity that brings you joy and relaxation? Oh my god. I think it's straight up ass. I think just spending quality time with friends. I think it's important that this was a hard lesson for me, but any friendship that feels forced is just like in reality not gonna work. So I feel like that time to time where you're spending your time by yourself is just as important as a friendship, because it gives you guys space. Yeah, I think just in general, spending quality time with my friends gives me a lot of joy and relaxation. Because we end up going like browsing and stuff. That's one of my favorite things to do, to go shopping. What personal goals are you currently working towards? Personal goals. I think my personal goals right now is time management and organization. I spend a lot of time just doing nothing, like just scrolling away, but that's been getting better, so you always start somewhere. Especially when I'm microwaving something, I kind of just stand there and wait for like the 30 seconds, when in 30 seconds you can do a lot. Like I could put away the sauces, I can put away the dishes, and you just save yourself a couple times instead of just scrolling away brainlessly. Obviously, I'm not perfect, so I obviously scroll eventually. Question number 4. Who are the people that most matter to you? Who are the people that matter most to you in your life right now? So I have a bulletin board right here. I don't know if you can even see it, but I feel like that in general shows who I care. That doesn't really show who I care the most, because those are just fucking photos. But I would say number 1 right now, matters the most. not number one. I would just say in general. So my cousin Kelly. So right now, Kelly, my cousin. Very important because we've gotten closer over the years. Because I thought we were having a fallout, but we've recently gotten closer, which has been a lot better. You know. Oh my god. My brother Tan, the only one watching. Yeah, we don't talk as much as before, but I feel like every time we do talk now, it's like a very genuine moment. Because, you know, him and I broke up a couple months ago. He stopped talking to me. Next is my boss, Lan. My friend, Lan. She's been helping me throughout the years, like, just in general with my life. Just always coming back, reaching out to me. And someone like that, I feel like you always need in your life, because even though they're kind of in the background, like when you guys aren't talking, they're constantly thinking about you, making sure you're okay. And yeah, that's just very genuine, very considerate. And yeah. How do you spend your free time? Are there any new hobbies or interests you picked up in recently? My free time? Do you see what the fuck I'm doing right now? My free time in general, I clean up my room. I paint stuff in my room. I like to go browse at Target. Some new hobbies. New hobbies. I am playing pickleball today, so maybe that. I don't know. Interest, I guess, like, it's like the same old things, kind of. I really enjoy cooking. Number 6, what is a recent accomplishment that you're proud of? So recently for school, is that really an accomplishment? I don't even know. But recently for school, I picked up an internship, and I was a little late because I was unsure of the process, and you know, it's new to me. And generally my brother freaking carries me throughout all the transitioning and stuff, and teaches me how to do this stuff, like signing up. But this time it's kind of one time since he's moved out, so I kind of had to do everything myself. And it was kind of last second, so yeah, everything was last second, and I was really scared I wasn't gonna get the opportunity. But luckily I got picked up by this company, and yeah, it hasn't started yet, but I'm kind of nervous. I would say I'm pretty proud of that. How do you prioritize self-care in your daily routine? Okay, so obviously, I try to self-care. Wait. Self-care. Oh, I'm constantly self-care. I don't really fucking do anything. I don't work like 12 to 12 like fucking Tan does, where you're forced to almost like work around all your time. But I work at Mac Lab, so that's basically just like my second home. I can chill there like with my family basically. And so that in itself is self-care, because I don't feel stressed when I'm there. I mean, I kind of do because I suck at my job. But yeah. But self-care, I would feel like I'm just cooking for myself. I love cooking. What is something that I've learned about? What is something you've learned about yourself in the past year? This is the 8th question. Yeah, my fucking back hurts so bad. I'm not even lying. This bed hurts so bad. Something I've learned about myself. I think the biggest thing is realizing that I love self-reassurance and validation. I think that in the past I've always struggled with like my goals. Every time I reached them, I never got the congratulations that I was hoping for. I think that over time it just built up in me. And so I feel like going to the gym was a big help because it's just you. No one validating you will drive you further because after all the motivation goes away, you have nothing else to drive you but discipline. And I hit one of my biggest goals was hit 225 pounds bench press, which was fucking impossible years ago. Not even 175 or 185 was possible a couple months ago because I did it with 10. It was impossible. But yeah, I think that's the biggest thing I've learned. And also that you can just pat yourself on the back a couple times. You've done a lot more than you think. Number 9, how do you define success in yourself? For yourself at this stage in your life? I think success is just picking yourself up and continuing to the next day. Every single day will not be perfect, and you hit rock bottom a lot of times. And I think you got to realize that the only person's that gonna motivate you is yourself. Happiness is within, and around you obviously can contribute to a lot of your happiness, but in general, everything is in your head. Your mind is a really strong thing, and we vision a lot of our failures and we vision a lot of our success, and we just need to focus what's in the present. Otherwise you end up getting nothing done. And yeah, I don't even know what the hell was I saying. Define success. Moving on to the next day. There we go. What is one thing you value most in your relationships with others? Now this is very easy. Just spending quality time. When you're sitting with someone that you can tell is just wants you to be there as well, there's nothing better than that. There's nothing with a friend where you get to constantly like carry the relationship. It's just exhausting. And it makes you feel like shit. But that's okay. You also have to remember, not everyone's meant to like you. It hurts, but that's just the reality. There's no perfect relationship because there's no perfect people. This fucking chicken wing though is perfect. It's delicious. No, I was thinking about making my own chicken wings, but it's a pain in the fucking ass. To deep fry everything. Oh my god. I forgot I had rice. Oh, my back. Yeah. How do you cope with change? I'm just asking ChatGPT for random questions now. How do you cope with change, and what changes have been the most challenging for you? So, I would say the biggest change that I think constantly now is my past relationship. We were together for 6 years, and that was the biggest change ever, because you spend every single day with someone and suddenly it's like they vanish. And in the beginning it was very relieving, because in the situation it was very relieving, but after a while you kind of just realize, like, it hits you like was all what you were wishing for worth it, losing someone that important to you? Because I think sometimes we forget the person you're dating literally knows every single thing about you. Between everyone in the world, was it like 8 billion people? Billion? Million? 8 billion people. They're the only one that knows you truest. And that hurt me a lot over time, or ever since now. It's been since April. And I think, yeah, the most challenging part was just realizing that this person is gone. So many things that you've done with them, like in repetition, you sit there and go, oh wait, am I supposed to be doing this without them? A lot of times I go home and I'm just like, I don't hit the same road as I used to because that's where their house would be, and now I just don't go there. And I think how I deal with that is just realizing, letting it hit you. And I think avoiding it in any way is actually just worse, because you think like, oh, you're just gonna forget. You're not gonna forget. Especially with someone that's been with you for 6 years, and you just forget them, that you never loved them. But I think me and my friend were talking about, do you think love is a physical thing? I can't remember. But I think in a way that when you first meet someone, you're falling in love with them, and you're in love with them. And I think after a while that dies because their physical features, their attributes, like how funny they are, how attractive they are, that all dies. And that's where you love the person comes in. Do you love this person despite all the other things? And it kind of hurts a lot of times that I sit there and go, if you left this person, does that mean that you never loved them? And I sit there and question myself every single day, because I feel like shit, because like, how did I do that? How could you love someone for 6 years and just let them go? It was fucking painful, that's all I fucking know. It was like hitting fucking hell. Anyways, I don't want to talk about it anymore. What are my beliefs about life after death, and how do they influence how you live? I think after seeing my grandma pass away, we did like a lot of ceremonies, like, because she was Buddhist, and so there's a lot of like rituals and ceremonies that you do after they die to make sure they go on to the next life, or I'm not sure how it was, but I'm Catholic, but honestly, I believe that once you die, you kind of just die. You're gone. And I think that a big part of religion, what I believe in, is that death is scary. No one wants death. So I think over centuries we've just developed a religion because deep down we're just scared to shit of dying. And so we create an afterlife for ourselves in order to not be scared, because, oh yeah, we can live after we die, so it's okay, or you're in heaven. But I think in reality, once you're dead, you're kind of just dead, you're gone. And for the people that like are kids and say that they lived a past life, I'm not sure, I don't know. But I believe that once you die, you kind of just die, which is really sad. So yeah, I think that hit me once I saw my grandma in the coffin, because it looked like she was sleeping, but in my head, I'm just like, she's gone. There's literally nothing left in her but her body. And I think the question was also say, how did that influence you how to live? Honestly, I feel like I'm a very positive person, so I don't really let stuff like my day that's going bad try to affect others, because I don't want to treat anyone in a bad way. I mean, obviously it's probably impossible, obviously, that, but I try my best. What are your greatest fears and how do you confront them? I think, or I know my greatest fear. I was gonna say needles, but my greatest fear is the unknown. There's nothing scarier than not knowing what's gonna happen next. And I think a lot of times we don't take chances in our life because we're scared of the unknown. Like, we could all be like investing, we could all be doing stocks, we could be YouTubers, we could be athletes, but it's in between of how do you get there is what I feel like what we're scared of. It's the unknown. You don't know how to do it. And so I think having someone important or a mentor in your life is extremely important because they can guide you. How do you maintain hope in difficult times? I think sometimes it is just too hard to give hope. But I think what I realize is usually before success, you either hit plateau or you hit a very negative curve. Especially in my game. My battery about to die? What are we even talking about right now? I don't even remember what I was talking about. How do you handle regrets? And what are your biggest ones? I have an answer for that shit. When I walk into John's room and see a closet filled of Squishmallows, I want to die. How do you handle regrets? I think just accepting it and fucking throwing that shit away. Getting rid of it. That's how you get rid of regrets. Get rid of the evidence. This is like shit. What are your most important lessons you've learned about love and relationship? I think just don't rush anything. It's extremely hard for people who are like vulnerable to like maybe their feelings, and a lot of signs like hurt them or in certain ways, but I think just relax and just let everything be, and anything that will come your way will be in your life for a reason. So I think if you're friends with someone and you like them, I feel like it's not fair. In a way, just look at it as just be their friend. Don't think of it anyway. If maybe you like them a lot, just think of them as your best friend. Anything more will hurt you, because it's not fair to follow through a relationship hoping that you'll end up with them. But I think that's really important. Who orders this? God damn, this is hot. Hello? Are you driving? Oh, I thought I heard something. Oh, I was just calling you. I was like, no, you know how I told you I was gonna make that video? You know how I told you I was gonna make that video? Where I was just gonna talk about myself? Yeah. So it was today, instead of getting Pan Express, I got wings. Yeah. Are you gonna get any wings? No, I'm saying, are you gonna get wings? Yeah. Dang. Which one? Hooters. You been to Hooters before? It says dine in. It says dine in only. Yeah. I got Wingstop. I got Wingstop. You should, yeah. You know, I got. Oh. No, I do not play Roblox. Is it fun? Oh, and you kind of vote who's got the best outfit? Oh, it was just a photo of the wings. Maybe I should have sent it before I ate like half of them. Yeah. Yeah, I got. Well, you get like 5 extra wings. I had to do it on the computer. I couldn't find it didn't work for me on the app. Why? No, I don't think so. But yeah, they also like somehow messed up my order and they threw in an extra sandwich. Yeah, so I guess that's good. Oh wait, I got you. Ready? I got you.
So much.
Hello?
Yes, okay, that's a lot better.
Yeah. But yeah, I got an extra sandwich for free somehow.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, I think they accidentally threw it in.
I'm sending everyone this photo.
Yeah, I had to do it online because like you have to add like the 5 wings, and they don't really have 5 wings. They only have 6, I think. And so the only option was on the computer because I couldn't find anywhere else.
Wow. Yeah, that's like an app or in the thing. I was just talking about it with my coworker. I was like, oh my god, what wings should I get?
Yeah, I got them like the moment Wingstop opened.
Holy shit, you were ready.
Yeah, I was scared like the big back people will come out.
The what?
The big backs.
Oh, the big backs?
Yeah. And I was scared it was gonna be busy, so.
I'm sending this to everyone right now.
good
Get your free
reminder.
wings. Get your free wings. Get your free wings, everyone.
Okay, I'll let you go play your game.
Okay, James. I'll
Yeah.
see you later today.
Alright.
I might be at the bookstore. Could you pick me up from the bookstore instead today?
Oh, yeah. That's fine.
Yay. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye. Enjoy your wings.
Yeah, thank you. Get your wings, too.
Are you okay?
Yeah, what?
Did I trigger you? Are you okay?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. What the fuck? Okay, I think we're gonna do one last question. Here we go. This is a great question. What is the most significant inner conflict you faced in your life? And how has grappling with that influenced your understanding of yourself and your worldview? Inner conflict. I think one really big inner conflict, especially like not just me, I feel like this happens with others a lot, was I felt a sense where I wasn't achieving a lot in life, and in a sense that age 23 my brother moved to Maryland to work his internship. Age 20 I'm almost there. I'm sitting here eating wings, talking to a camera. He moved to Texas, got his own job, his own place to live. I'm over here with lights and shit, don't even do anything. Tan, my best friend, works at Grady and Northside, 12-hour shifts, while I work at a coffee shop, right? My cousin Kelly, dental hygienist. My friend Caitlin went to Mercer, graduated, now is going to Emory. Who else? Who else makes me feel like like shit? Okay, it's not their fault, but yeah, a lot of my friends, they have achieved a lot of things in their life, and I look at them and I'm going, holy shit, what the fuck am I doing? Because I've been doing school at home for the past 4 years, doing a major I really don't know how I can get anywhere in life with, which I'm really scared of. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go. That's why I'm recording this, so hopefully I can reflect and realize where I want to go, because I am lost right now. But yeah, they've done so much and I feel like I've done so little. So my inner conflict is comparing myself to others, and it's really hard to not do that because, I mean, we're human, obviously we're gonna do it, so it's really hard not to compare yourself. But I think that we have to accept that we are in life because that's where we are, and once we realize that, and then we can move on or become a better person of ourselves. And I feel like just accepting that moment, realizing that the situation you are in right now will put you where you are later. So if you just focus right now, not worry about later, you'll most likely achieve what you want later. You know, we dream so big that we end up never hitting it. So it's important to maybe plan 1 week ahead instead of 1 year ahead. Like maybe if my goal was I want to squat like, I don't know, fucking 400 pounds, maybe let's get to 250 first, you know? Sometimes we reach a lot more than we are capable of, and that stance that we expect too much from ourselves, when in reality we gotta remember we're humans, we can only do so much. Otherwise everyone else will be doing it. How has grappling with it influenced your understanding of yourself? I think that even though I'm not really good in school, I'm really great in other aspects, like my communication, my understanding, my empathy. So in a way where I don't have strengths, I have strengths in other places that people don't have. And my worldview is that some people they're just gonna excel more than you. But I think you can only do so much for yourself and attribute how you best think you will, and not worry about how others will feel it.